Look at these guys. Greetings, humans. Welcome to Sunda Kelapa. Sunda Kelapa, or Jakarta. Sunda Kelapa was the name of this of the port city of Jakarta for hundreds of years. This used to be filled with coconut palms if you were coming in from the sea to do trade at Sunda Kelapa. This city, Sunda Kelapa, was controlled by the Sundanese Kingdom. So again, arguably one of the most strategically important cities in all of Asia, at least in Southeast Asia. You'd have to get through here if you were bringing trade west. Minuman dingin.
Ya, minuman dingin.
Dingin.
Es.
SS.
Ya.
Es kopi.
Yes.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Ya,
Bye.
sami-sami.
See ya. Hey. All right, just leaving the harbor. Just leaving the harbor and heading, we want to show you something else. Remember, the year is about early 1500s. Back there, we were pretending it was around 1511 because that's the date that the Portuguese took over the city of Malacca. Hi guys. Oh, don't fall in there. Oh, don't step on that one. So yeah, now we're heading out of the harbor, out of the port of Sunda Kelapa, still in Sunda Kelapa city, but heading down towards something else we want to show you. Something else that was going on. Hi, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Something else, we want to show you something else that was going on in Sunda Kelapa. Something else that was going on in Sunda Kelapa in the early 1500s to give you a better idea of the city of Sunda Kelapa. Hey. Raja Kuring. This one?
Yeah, it's kind of a really cool building.
Yeah, it's very cool. It looks like one of maybe the old Dutch buildings.
Yeah.
Turned into a little restaurant.
Open while it's closed.
Look at this guy. Hey, how are you? The water guy. Some nice street art. Check that out. Yeah, look at that. And of course, Sunda Kelapa. But yeah, you got the Monas and Jakarta Kota Station. Batavia.
Boat museum, I think.
Oh, look at all that. Hi.
Yes, yes.
You looking for Jalan Kembung? That way? Okay, cool. Thank you. Terima kasih. All right, guys, so we're here at Jalan Kembung. So this street, Jalan Kembung, this street used to be, right here, used to be a big wall. There was a wall that ran all the way down here, and over here there would have been a moat. And this was basically the northern boundary of the palace. Hi. Hi.
Ice cream.
Ice cream, yay! See ya. So yeah, this was a big wall. This street used to be a big wall back in the early 1500s. Hi. Hi. Apa kabar? Baik. See ya. America. Yeah. So yes, this whole street. Oh geez.
He's like,
Oh
knows his
jeez.
team.
Hi.
He's getting angry now. We made eye contact.
He's mad. Tidak bahagia. See ya. Good, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hey, can I get to the Hotel Mercure this way?
I'm not speaking English.
Saya mau pergi ke Hotel Mercure.
Mercury.
This way?
Ke sana jalan.
Okay. Terima kasih.
Iya, sama-sama.
Hey, we can go this way.
Jalan sini, mister.
I not speak.
Di sana. Look out. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Di sana.
Ya, sana ke kiri.
Okay.
Ya,
Cool. Keren. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, that was back there basically was the northern boundary of the palace. And now we're heading south towards where the palace would have been. Hi guys. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello, Ibu. Hello. Look out, truck. Hati-hati. Hello. I can't see you, but I hear a human. Hi. Look at this guy. Wow.
Video.
Hati-hati, huh? Yeah, video. All right, see ya. Okay, so we've left the northern rampart of where the castle would be. Hi guys, and now heading down south towards the palace. We'll see if we can find a way down there. Hi. 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 Halo. Hey, kami mau pergi ke Hotel Mercure. Mercure? There and that way?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Terima kasih. Hi.
Mister dari mana?
Dari Amerika.
Amerika.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Bye. Hey. Oh, cool. Enak? Enak?
Mantap.
See you guys. Hi. Well, there's the Kota Intan Bridge, the Diamond City Bridge. Hi. Hi. This bridge wouldn't be built till much later than the period we're talking about. We're talking about the early to mid 1500s right now. That bridge would be built much later when the Dutch come to occupy it. Hi. Oh. is he? Just a guy in downtown Sunda Kelapa fixing his horse carriage. Hi. All right, so that is the Mercure Hotel behind us. So the Mercure Hotel marks about where the location of Prince Suriwisesa's palace would have been. So anyone of importance coming to Sunda Kelapa right here, to the city of Sunda Kelapa, would have to do business with the prince who lived in basically the Mercure Hotel. Well, obviously the palace that was there before the Mercure Hotel. So the Prince Suriwisesa, went 2 times out to Malacca. The king, who lived down in Pajajaran, which is now called Bogor, sent Prince Suriwisesa to Malacca by sea. So he takes a boat all the way to Malacca, which is about where Kuala Lumpur is, but on the coast, in between Sumatra and Malaysia, basically. He goes up there twice, once in 1512 and once in 1521, and he goes in order to try to convince the commander there, Commander Jorge de Albuquerque, to send, or at least for him to come, or at least send somebody down to Sunda Kelapa to talk. And what did he want to talk about? What did the king want to talk about? They wanted to talk about impending threats. They saw some security problems coming in their future, and they wanted to talk about how the Portuguese could help them. So in 1521, after his second trip, the king down in Bogor dies, and Prince Suriwisesa right here discovers that he's going to become the new king. So he's now King Samio, as the Portuguese would come to call him. So King Samio is sitting around in Sunda Kelapa here, and in 1522 Henrique Lemay shows up. Jorge de Albuquerque sends a man from Malacca, Henrique Lemay, who shows up here in Sunda Kelapa to talk to the new King Samio, their old friend that they've met twice before, about what it is they want. All right, check that out. Perfect. Oh, that's good. You like yours?
Yep, it's really good.
So we were walking outside, shooting the outside of the Mercure Hotel, and we thought it's so hot outside. You can probably see the sweat all over my shirt. We decided we'd come inside, cool off for a few minutes, grab a little iced coffee or something, and it dawned on me that exactly 500 years ago, because it's 2022 now, and in 1522, so exactly 500 years ago, the king down in Bogor, a 2-day walk south, died. And Prince Suriwisesa, whose palace was right where we're sitting right now, right basically in the Mercure Hotel. Obviously the Mercure wasn't here then, but this is where his palace was. And the Prince Suriwisesa was sitting here, maybe enjoying a little cool drink himself, having someone fan him, and contemplating on what lay ahead for him in his new role as King Samio. Samio is what the Portuguese called him. Hi. Hi. Halo.
Halo, Uncle.
Hai. Apa kabar?
Baik, baik, baik.
Baik.
Mister apa kabar?
Baik.
Baik, sama aja. Oke deh.
See ya. All right, there's the mighty Chilawang River. Now you can see it with the Diamond City Bridge in the background. I don't know if you can make that out, but the Diamond City Bridge is like right there. This is the Chilawang River, and then it kind of bends around to the right. It keeps going up north, and then it bends around to the right, what they call the child of the Chilawang. bends around kind of that way.
Not very mighty right here.
There's the, yeah, there's the less mighty. So, hey, how you doing?
No.
Apa kabar?
Baik.
Baik.
Dadah.
Bye. Made it. Hello. Hi guys. Hi. Chicken. Hello. Halo Bapak. Hai.
Video.
Apa kabar?
Ya, baik.
Oh my gosh. What happened?
The tree, the wind blew it like a Bilangnya itu dari anak lama.
Tahun berlalu.
Hello.
Halo.
Hello. Look at these guys. All right, so we're at, where are we? We're on Kali Timur Besar 1. That's this street right here. And then out there is Jalan Cengke Street. So we're coming up to a place where something very significant in history happened. You see, the Sundanese Kingdom knew about this threat that was growing against their kingdom. The city of Cirebon, slightly further to the east, about halfway between here and Demak, had just decided to stop paying tribute. They weren't going to pay tribute to the Sundanese Kingdom anymore, and it traditionally had. They saw this as a concern. They also saw the rising power of the Sultanate in Demak as a concern to their kingdom. They wanted the Portuguese to come, and when they came, King Samuel and Henri Clément discussed the terms of this agreement. The agreement on the pro side for the Portuguese was that they would give the Portuguese free access to Sunda Kelapa. They could come and go as they please. They could come and trade whenever they wanted. They could even build a fortress here to warehouse their spices and other goods that they collect. In exchange for that, King Samuel demanded protection. So the Portuguese, with their giant fleet, of galleons, would protect the Sundanese Empire from any threats, which included the growing threat from the Demak Sultanate. Why was this beneficial for the Portuguese? Well, remember when we were back at the port in Sunda Kelapa, the Portuguese controlled the Strait of Malacca. If they could also control the Strait of Sunda, the Sunda Strait, it would give them basically control of all trade, any trade leaving Asia towards points west, towards India, towards Europe. So this was obviously a great deal for the Portuguese, and they wouldn't even have to fight for it like they had to fight for it in Malacca. They were being invited to come in. So they happily agreed. And the agreement, they were so happy about the agreement that they made this giant stone monolith called a padrao. They had several of these around the world. On this padrao, they drove into the earth to mark where they would build their fortress. And that place where they drove it was right here. Right here. Right at this intersection, where it would sit for the next 500 years. 500 years? 400 years. It would sit there for 400 years because it was 500 years ago when they drove it, but about 100 years ago it was discovered and then taken to the National Museum. How was it discovered? What happened was when the Dutch came in and started digging their canals, this street here was a canal during the Dutch times. This was the Gronengracht Canal, and this was Prince Street right here. When they dug this canal, the Padrao kind of got buried, and it sat there for 400 years until they were building a building, and in the digging the foundation for it, they just happened upon it. So I'm gonna once again use my almost George Lucas quality special effects skills, because we went down to the museum, the National Museum, and took some photos of it, and we're gonna make it appear as if that Padrao was still sitting there just waiting for the Portuguese to come build their castle. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, pretty cool.
I hope we didn't wake this lady. This person sleeping. She's still fast asleep. But yeah, that wraps it up, and that's the story basically of the Portuguese, or why the city of Sunda Kelapa, why Jakarta was so important back. I mean now as well, but especially important back in the 1500s.
See you next time.
See you next time.